welcome to the Trash Mob. This is our weekly Dungeon World Chronicle campaign. I never remember what the hell they call it in this system. Anyway, it's the game we run. My name is Bolthra. I want to thank you for joining. If this is your first time here, welcome. Glad you found us. And if you enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a like so you can continue to see some of our content and let other folks know about this wonderful game we have. Going to go ahead and introduce my players tonight. Let's start from the third position instead of starting from the front. So we're going to pick on Jeff first.
Hi, I'm playing as the Immolator Salamander Sulfurheart, and I'm super stoked for what's in store tonight.
Nothing bad could possibly happen.
Nothing.
It's going to be sunshines and rainbows. Speaking of sunshine and rainbows, let's talk to Vivi.
Oh, that's so great. That's what you guys think of me. Hi, my name's Vivi. I'm the #1 Kinkelfurter fan, playing Sparrow, the party thief. Kinkelfurter up, bless up. He's just your regular run-of-the-mill thief who is obsessed with money, loves his twin sister and 6 siblings back home, and is really just an all-around great, rambunctious guy, just getting a great start in life. His resume is popping.
Okay, and let's meet Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm playing Helga. She's a vegetarian barbarian, and that's really all you need to know.
She smashes things but doesn't eat them, so, unless they're plants.
Unless they're plants.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, tonight we are going to continue with our intrepid adventures, continuing their march down the canyon. So far, this place has been pretty hostile to them. They first kind of levels down as they were going, they ran into some creepy centipede kind of things, some undead kinds of things, and it was really just kind of a nasty, gross place. And they did manage to reach a kind of a mercantile shop where they were able to clean up a little bit, maybe get straightened up a little bit, a little rest. And then the owner had asked them, are you sure you want to continue heading down there? Because basically all my customers who stop here on the way in don't come back. So he very rarely gets repeat customers. So we'll see if this crew can be the first survivors. They've decided to continue forward, but what we need to do first is we're going to actually take care of a little housekeeping first, and some of the characters need to level up a little bit. So why don't we take a look at that? Why don't we start with Jeff, Sulfurheart? How many XP does he have currently? I have 3, but I don't think that's correct.
Yeah, I have. It should be 3 after the level up. So
okay, after the level up. Okay, so
yeah.
He should be level 4. Okay.
Yep. Currently have 13, but once I level up, it'll be 3 because 7 minus 3.
Okay. And does he have any new advanced moves?
Yes, I thought long and hard about this.
Okay.
It was a tough call, but I'm gonna go with burns twice as bright and burns half as long.
Okay, I was looking at both of those and just thinking, I wonder if he's going to take those. So.
Yeah, I'm going to make your life more difficult. Sorry.
Nah, it's all right. I'll just make your life more difficult in return. So
that's fair.
All right, that's cool.
Maybe I should have taken burning bridges instead, because that seems to be what I'm doing.
There's always time. Q is not with us tonight, so we will get his updates next week. Let's talk to Vivi next. So how many experience do you have? I have 4, but I don't know if that's right.
No, it is not right.
Okay.
Because that is the old sheet I sent you. I had 8 last time we ended.
Okay.
So I now have 1 remaining XP after the level up.
Okay, cool. All right, so you're level 4, 1 XP, and does he have any new moves?
New move is going to be shoot first. I am never caught by surprise.
Oh,
nice. When an enemy would get the drop on me, I get to act first instead.
Oh, nice.
Good.
I like that one.
I'm tired of being surprised.
And Helga, I think you have 10 XP and still level 3.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. And it's 10 to level up? to level 4, or have I got that?
I don't know.
Let's.
Hmm.
What did you guys have when you leveled up to level 4? I think it was. Let me take a look here.
It should be 8 minimum. I mean 7 minimum.
It's like, what is it like? I forget how many points it is times the level, though.
Don't know.
It's you have to get like 10, so experience plus level. So if you
Okay.
are level 3, you need a minimum of 7 to get to level 4.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. All right.
So I'm level 4?
Yeah, you'll be level 4,
Okay.
and then you will have
That.
3 experience points left.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if I can make that work.
And
Sort of
then-
worked. Okay.
Okay.
Huh?
And let's take a look at advanced moves.
Yeah. Let's see. We've already got a couple. She didn't have very many, but she did do a war cry last time around.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that counts for anything, but
Yeah, that one is good.
Yeah.
Let's see now. There's advanced moves, and then there are when you gain a level from 6 to 10. Okay, you're not ready for those yet.
oh, okay. That's where the war
Um,
cry was from, though. So maybe that shouldn't count.
A couple good ones. Don't worry about the appetite. That's not really gonna make a difference. Eye for weakness looks pretty good. When you discern realities, add what here is weak and vulnerable to the list of questions you can ask.
Where is
Ooh.
that?
It is.
Oh, I found it. Okay.
On the move, when you defy a danger caused by movement, you take a +1. So, I love what is best in life because I'm just such a big Conan nerd.
Yeah.
But what do you? Smash is pretty good when you hack and slash on a 12+. Deal your damage and choose something physical your target has.
That sounds
and then
really
lose
good.
it.
Yeah. That
What do you
sounds
think?
good. Probably the smash one.
Smash.
Yeah.
That will work. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, folks.
Then-
That sounds excellent.
Do we also get I think we also get a +1 to an ability score of our choice.
Think you do? Yes.
Oh,
So
wow.
I'm sorry.
Nice.
All
Ooh.
right. Let me
Okay.
start with Helga first, and then
Okay.
we'll go back to the others.
Yeah.
Intelligence never hurts to have.
She's got a 9 in intelligence, but the intelligence is listed as 0, so I don't know.
Actually, I have her as 10 intelligence, so she
Really?
she did increase at some point. Yeah.
Okay, I'll fix it then.
Yep.
Okay, that's better. Yeah. What was I doing with that?
Well, you can add 1 to any of your abilities.
Okay. Let's see what abilities seem like a good thing. I don't know how to add the 1 to it though.
Oh, you just click in. You should be able to. Okay, what do you want to increase? Your intelligence?
Well, if I'm at 10, that seems pretty good as is, right?
It is pretty good, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, strength, dexterity, constitution are your primary things.
Right, yeah. I'm thinking strength, maybe.
Strength.
I've got
okay.
a +2 on it right now, though.
All right, so I believe that goes up to now a +3.
Could be.
If I'm understanding that right, Jeff, does that sound right?
I'm trying to look for because I know you can go up to a max of 18, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know
she's
what
at 17 right now.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
I
I
can
got it.
never find that freaking page with the experience.
Huh.
Yeah,
It
it's
is-
the page 3 of there's like a guide
Oh, yeah,
of
that
special
thing.
moves.
Oh, okay. Let me find that, because I always try to look for it in the book, and I never find it.
All right, yeah.
Words. Let's go to some butthead would say.
Are you in a format where like the Control F search feature would help?
Yeah, I try it, but where the hell is this thing here? I know folks love listening to this stuff.
Yeah, somebody has to.
So much
Right,
fun.
right.
Favorite part of the stream, you know?
Exactly. So let's do this experience.
Okay. Got it.
Character.
So a 16 to 17 is a +2, and
Okay.
18 is when it turns to a +3.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. That's why I thought it was supposed to be it should at least be a +2, and it's 18. It becomes +3 then. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
So
So
strength
you're-
is supposed to be what?
Your strength is supposed to be 17, and the modifier is +2.
Okay, I can probably do that. This isn't working very well. Let me open it in Chrome because it's just not working right now.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, Sparrow, what did you want to increase?
So I'm thinking either increasing my strength or increasing my dex, because my strength is my only negative modifier.
Mm-hmm.
And when I don't have the opportunity to do backstab, I have to do hack and slash. So I'm thinking of just getting rid of that penalty to my hack and slash.
All right, so you want to increase your 9 to 9 then? And then that's just a minus, it's just a 0, then your modifier for strength.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Okay. I will update that. And Mr. Sulfurheart.
I'll up my intelligence to 17.
Okay.
Rah.
Okay.
Rah.
Okay.
But I'm tired of this. I'm tired of my hack and slash being put down. Something needs to change.
Oh, hey, Crash.
Where Crash lives.
Hey.
Oh, Crash.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm enjoying the beard too. It's a little itchy, but I'm enjoying it. So.
It's your winter coat.
Yeah, for the brutal Florida winter. So,
What was strength supposed to be again? Sorry.
your strength
17?
should
17?
be. Your strength should be 17,
Okay.
and the modifier is +2.
+2. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a lot easier to do if I put it in Chrome. It doesn't work very well on Safari, so I'll just be making sure everything carried over, but I think it did.
All right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that's better. All right.
I think we're done with our housekeeping. I think we can get back into our story.
Mm-hmm.
So, the trash mob sets out from the mercantile, heading downwards.
Mm-hmm.
The path is still just as dark, even though it's daytime, which means it probably isn't going to get a whole lot more dark when nighttime comes. But the problem is you don't know what might come out at night. Like the song says, freaks come out at night. So you just don't know what you might uncover. And this is where we see the party marching down this lonely path. Again, kind of widens a little bit in some spots. There's some parts where it's cracked, and parts have just fallen into the abyss next to you. And let's see what our characters are talking about as they walk forward.
So, Sulfurheart, do you have a mum, or are you just all random egg babies that spawn up from the ground like seeds?
Of course I had a mother.
So salamanders follow the whole same human gender construct thing. Huh. And do you like your mum?
She gave birth to me. I have no allegiance to her.
Oh, she didn't make you no chicken noodle soup? Nothing like that? No tuckins during bedtime?
That sounds gross. What is that?
It's like a soup that's supposed to make you feel better. Lots of nutrients with little floaty noodles that sometimes come in letter shapes to help you learn your letters better. But usually when you eat it when you're sick, you can't really read, so it doesn't matter.
No, salamanders are meant to find their own food at birth. And if you don't, you die.
Oh, you're starting the business entrepreneurship young, alright. What about you, Helga?
What do you mean, like food?
No,
what are you talking about?
First topic, mums and stuff.
Oh, yeah. My father is a barbarian, but my mother's not.
Is she the vegetarian?
I bet it's bad.
Maybe. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
We kind of okay, so I'm a vegetarian, my father's a vegetarian. But we don't really worry about whether other people are eating. If they want to eat meat, that's on them. You know.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Killian asks, so how do you feel about leather?
How do I feel about leather, my friend?
Not you, her.
I mean, it's useful
Well,
so you
right
don't
into
get
that
hit
one.
by something, I guess. But
So you kill animals, but you don't do nothing with them?
I don't kill them.
So what happens if an animal tries to kill you?
Well, you've seen what happened with the centipedes.
Yeah, and nobody wants to eat those. It
No,
looks like
it's
sulfur
not.
heart.
Mm,
Well, maybe
yeah.
not everyone.
But like, if a boar came at you, right, like a really fat boar, and you know it came at you full front and it was not backing down, you'd kill it, right?
Maybe I'd have to. Depends on the situation.
And then what would you do with the meat?
I'm sure the rest of my tribe would enjoy it.
The
I'm ahead of
community
you.
aspect, cute.
Ahead of you in the darkness, you hear this crunch, crunch, dun, dun, dun. It's like steady, sounds like footsteps almost approaching. And again, that is a good question. What if it's 30 to 50 feral dogs? And you needed to collect 8 livers to complete a quest.
Right,
Right.
exactly. I caught that reference.
This is like how many lions does it take to beat the sun? That YouTube video.
You hear this crunching sound almost. Exactly, only in Westfall.
Yep.
And it sounds like it's getting closer.
Can I hide?
There's really nowhere to hide along this path unless you hide behind a large character.
Okay, Helga, I just attached myself to your back.
Watch out
Like-
for the battle axe. Here, let me move that first.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks.
Mhm.
You're sweet.
Yep.
Silverheart will go ahead and throw the makeshift torch down the passageway a bit.
Okay.
All right.
And let's have you do discern realities.
Oh.
All of
Must
us?
Fine.
No, I believe it'd be Sulfurheart.
Okay.
He's the one throwing the shot in the dark.
Oh, right.
And that is with what ability?
That would be wisdom.
Intelligence, isn't it? Or
Right.
oh,
Wisdom.
Oh, that's right.
Um,
I suck at it.
that's in 8.
8. Okay. You get to so it's a +1 forward when acting on the answers. Okay, so you get to ask one question from the list. What happened here recently? What is about to happen? What should I be on the lookout for? What here is useful or valuable to me? Well, who really is control here? What here is not what it appears to be.
I'll pick what should I be on the lookout for?
Okay.
Good answer.
Peering forward into the darkness, you see shining glint of some kind of metal and what looks to be several figures marching forward, but they kind of stagger forward, and one of them seems to have no flesh on their face, almost like a grinning skeleton face. There's at least 3 of these figures kind of just stomping forward. And since you rolled well, you will also cold. You also notice that one of them seems to have some kind of ragged armor on, like it's almost kind of falling off them, off their skeletal bones. But there's at least 3 of them just kind of stomping forward.
These might be some of the previous adventurers who never returned.
I guess it's time for us to go thrifting.
All right, I'm gonna get in front of everybody and just like wait with the battle axe and see what comes.
Okay. Consignment armor. Yeah.
It's free real estate, you know?
Silverheart will ignite Burning Brand.
Okay.
And Sparrow will cling tighter to Helga's back.
Yep.
Alrighty.
I'm like Miles Morales.
I'm gonna take over. I'm gonna take over for Q tonight. He wasn't able to join us. So, but I don't want to have me act first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Helga act first.
Okay, yeah.
You now see what Silverheart saw, but it's not just 3. Now it looks like 5 warriors of some sort. One carrying something like a club of some sort, it looks like a mace almost, but it's just almost looks like it's covered in like dust and cobwebs. And another one carries a sword and a shield. That was the one you saw with the armor. And then the other 3 just appear to carry just like a one-handed sword. But they're not moving very fast, but they're just you hear their low growls.
Zombies.
As the flesh is just like falling off their faces as they just stagger forward. They don't appear stupid. Like regular, what you would think of as regular undead. They actually, as they see you, they start to kind of fan out a little bit, and they manage to block all of the path in front of you. There's like 3 and then 2.
How far away are they?
My toes.
Close. Yeah, I know. My toes just think it's funny.
They are probably about 10 feet away from you, so you would be able to launch an attack if you like. Or you can continue to look fearsome. It is up to the barbarian.
I'm gonna look fearsome and see what they do next.
Okay. So are you possibly using what are you waiting for?
That's probably it, yeah. Let me click on that.
All right. So you were going to roll your 2d6 plus your con modifier.
Okay, 2d6. One of them fell off the desk. Hold on. Okay, I have a 4 and a 6 on 2 dice. And the modifier is... What is the modifier for that?
The con modifier is 2.
2? Okay. So I add 2?
Yep. So that would be a 12.
All right, so it's a 12.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and I'm just like waiting here at the battle axe.
Okay, just describe what you do.
Okay, I'm gonna step forward a couple of steps, but not enough where they can reach me with those weapons, and glare as hard as I can, and just like show them I'm gonna get you, with the battle axe if they step any closer. Okay.
They are march. The 3 up front are marching towards you. They give off this hiss of like,
Zombies. Must be.
You could launch Sparrow.
Could what?
Yeah.
Launch Sparrow.
I thought you said launch the arrow. My bad.
Okay. Sulfurheart.
He was literally putting me in it.
You see these 3 en masse kind of just start charging towards Helga. What's your move? There's 2 in the back who have short swords and maybe something else.
Be your Sparrow.
Sulfurheart.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
So with Burning Brand, I conjure like a flaming weapon. So they're going to be 2 chakrams. Just rings of fire that are just kind of oscillating rapidly, just kind of hovering away from his hands, the palms of his hands.
Okay.
And as the first one steps forward, I rolled a 9, so I took the thrown tag.
Okay.
So far it's going to go ahead and loose one at the one in the front in the center. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So go ahead and roll your damage on that. I think it's D8, but then I think you do get a modifier on that. No, it's just the D8. So, okay.
Gotcha. And is that a volley, I guess? Or you just said roll damage, so
yeah, please.
I'm gonna take that. Yeah. Oops. Well, it was a warning poof. So just the D8. It's a 1.
Okay. Yeah, you're so it's more throwing like a small fireball, or describe what it looks like.
I guess it looks a little bit more like a ninja star.
Okay.
Just like larger wheel, and then when he lets it go, it kind of poofs into a smaller one and loses size as it goes.
Okay.
So it gets a little bit smaller.
Okay. It clangs against the creature's armor, but doesn't seem to do any damage to them.
Meant to do it.
Sparrow.
So me, who is unseen, right? The little
At the
bird
moment,
that
yes,
sleeps in the
yes.
night. I am going to launch myself at one of these zombie creatures.
Okay.
Like daggers first, and just go for like the eye sockets or whatever the fuck is there.
Okay. So that sounds like hack and slash, because, well, hold on, let's take a look. They're not going to be really surprised you're defenseless, though. But you know what? You were behind her, so I'll give you backstab this time.
You know, you're my favorite, man.
I'll give it to you this time. Plus,
Thank
it looks
you.
cool.
Thank
Just this.
Just
Okay.
this once. Just this once.
Yeah.
That's an 8 plus my dex, so that's 10.
Okay, nice.
And so I am going to choose to not get into melee with them, so they don't strike me.
Okay.
And I'm also going to deal an extra d6 of damage, which paired with my cheap shot is also an extra d6 of damage.
Okay.
So that's a d8 and 2d6.
Okay.
So that's a 2 on the d8. And that's a 9 on the d6. So that's 11 damage.
Okay. We'll say you got the one in the middle. And to kind of describe what you do when you bringing the knives down, or you
like I kind of launch myself from off Helga and just do like a fun little like flip in the air for the absolute flair. Poncho like just spreading out like wings behind
in
me.
slow motion, of course.
In slow motion. There's like a glimmer of light even that kind of strikes, almost like a lightning strike, even, which is weird. There's no lightning here. Like, you know, the light hits off, like, you know, Sulfur Heart's fire on my blade.
The light that's absolutely
flashes
not
over
there,
my-
but anyway. Well, we'll say from the torch. There we go.
From the torch, there we go.
Yeah.
And I just go in with like a double like smash on the cranium, and just kind of twist a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, when you hit in, you feel this, it just kind of like sinks into the skull, and it goes. So you're able, you kind of like land behind it and almost like stab, and it's like regular man sized, so it's not huge, but you sink your daggers in, and you're almost like kind of like pull it back a little bit. So
I'm so strong. I'm built different.
we're gonna say that Killian is going to use volley on the two in the back, we'll say. So, and volley is volley is over here. Anybody want to roll for me? Make a roll, and then make a roll, and then we're gonna add 2 to it.
That's another 8 plus 2.
Nice. Okay.
Those 4s are hitting today.
And okay, so his damage is going to be D8. So if somebody can roll a D8 for me.
Let me get one. I have it right now. D8, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
the sound of dice.
It's a 1.
A 1? Okay.
It's a 1. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he launches one shot.
Oh wait, that was the wrong dice. Hold on,
I was
sorry.
gonna say it was low, but
That's not right. Yeah, okay.
Possible.
I got it. Let me try again. It's still a 1.
we tried, Q. We tried.
Yeah.
Dice tell the story.
Jen used luck. It was not effective.
It was not effective.
His shot flies across and hits one of the skeletons in the wrist, and blows through the wrist, and the hand holding the sword drops to the trail.
'Tis a defenseless enemy.
Maybe.
Unhand me. Oh.
Hands down, he's the worst one there. So it's pun time, everyone.
Yep.
Gosh, he was always such a handful, you know?
Let's shake on it.
You know, before the accident, he was really handy. Oh.
Oh my gosh. We're terrible people.
Yes. We are the trash.
Aaron.
Having a pun time.
Thank you, my friend. All right, so we're going to go back to Helga. There was the one that has been hit by a flaming star. Didn't really take any damage. You see the one that was in front of you. Now his head pulls back, and you felt Sparrow jump off you. But then you've still got one more racing in on you. So what would you like to do?
Okay, so the one that's racing in on me, I'm gonna hold the battle axe like this and like try to knock him down with it without having to like cut his head off or something, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Right. What do I roll?
That sounds like hack and slash.
Hack and slash. Okay.
Yep.
Let me character sheet a little bit here. Where the heck is that?
It's gonna be your 2d6 plus your strength.
2d6 plus strength.
Yep.
Okay. 2d6 is a 5 and a 2 plus strength, which is 9.
Yep.
Okay, I have that wrong.
Okay. You're going to roll your damage, but he is also going to make an attack against you.
That's fine.
So you roll a d10 for damage.
All right. D10. I can find one of those in here. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. Okay. Got a 7 on the D10.
Okay.
And he raised my battle axe.
He had it coming.
He had it coming.
All right.
He had it coming all along.
And he manages to kind of swipe at you. Like as you get close enough, he manages to kind of try to stick his sword in. And I need to roll damage.
Okay.
And let me see, I had a nice little dice thing here to roll damage instead of grabbing my phone all the time. And that would be 2 damage.
2 damage.
So he, like, as you go like this, he kind of jabs his sword and hits you in the chest. Now, I believe you have armor.
Oh, she's got chainmail. Yeah.
Yep. Well, so you only take 1 damage.
1 damage.
You have 1 armor. So.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out where that goes on the character sheet.
It's going to be on your hit points.
Hit points. Okay.
Your current, you're going to make that 23.
23. Okay. I can do that.
All right. So you get an owie. When he shoved it in.
Yep.
Wait, that sounded wrong.
That didn't sound good at all.
Let's run that back.
Yeah, let's all be mature here and not let our minds wander.
Sorry.
Heart.
So seeing this, Silverheart's going to. So the one that I hit, brushed off the armor, but did it slow his roll at all?
No.
Okay, so I'll see the other 2 taking the other guy. So I'll keep focusing on that guy.
Okay.
So again, I'll
Same thing.
keep a distance and I'll throw another shotgun.
Okay.
Flaming shotgun. So since I'm throwing, it's volley, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom, chakamlaka.
And I get to use intelligence for either, so I guess it doesn't matter. 3, 6, 7, 8. In 8.
Oh. Alrighty. And that again was Burning Brand again?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And that's gonna again again going to be thrown and near. So, yeah, go ahead and roll your damage then.
Okay. And here we go. That is that is a full 8.
Okay. You hit it square in the head, and we'll be able to destroy it. But I would like to know how you do this.
Okay.
Whoa!
So upon impact, because this Sulfur Heart kind of gleams and says, "Only one warning," and lets go a one that's at full blast, so it doesn't shrink at all. And when it hits on impact to the head, instead of slicing through, it stops and it just rotates like a buzzsaw, and it keeps hitting him over and over until the skull explodes in a blast of fire.
Nice.
Am I in range of that? Am I now covered in blood?
Okay. Yeah. Well, no blood, but you're going to have bone fragments and all sorts. And Sparrow, same thing, is going to be just this explosion of skull fragments and juicy bits.
Femur fire! Femur fire!
All right, Sparrow, so now you've got your dagger stuck into this one and you're pulling its head back?
Yeah, so I'm gonna, like, yank, and I'm gonna go for that defenseless motherfucker.
Okay.
Still around.
Yeah, he would, you'd have to kind of, like, turn around and spy the defenseless one, but I had a feeling that backstab is coming again.
Oh my god, guys, do you hear that? It's a little tweet in the night that does, in fact, agree with Volthor's statement, because backstab is coming up right now, hot and ready, with a silver knife to serve it up. That's an 8, 5 and 3, plus 2 for Dex. Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay.
So I'm going to, yet again, I'm actually going to reduce their armor by 1.
Okay. Their armor is only 1 to begin with.
Okay, so boom, no
it's up
armor
to you.
for
It's
you.
up to you. So
they get no armor.
Okay.
Armor privilege is revoked.
Okay.
And I'm adding a d6 to my damage. So that is 2d6 and a d8. Which would be 5, 6, and 3. So that's a 14.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, like, come at him, going for, like, all the weak points in the armor, like anything that would be tied behind the knees, by the groin, by the shoulders. I'm going for straps.
He really just has just kind of like this like sagging breastplate on him.
I'm going for the titties, right? I'm giving him a mastectomy. And, like, I go in and I take it. The chest plate has 2 holes in it. From where I went, and as you hit everything, you manage to stab through and hit some of the bones, and you've kind of like ripped open parts of the rib cage, and one of his arms falls off, and he kind of does one of those like skeleton spins. And I'm gonna let you do one more thing for a flourish. He kind of does like a ooh spin. I'm gonna be like, need a hand, and go for him again.
Okay. All right. And yeah, what do you like, hit him in the head or something, or?
Yeah, like I want it clean chop off. That's my signature move. Like I like the jugular, you know?
Okay.
I like to hit him right where the occipital, connects to the spine, all that stuff.
I'm gonna say you hit him in the face, and his skull just goes, and the skeleton falls to the ground.
Yeah. It's just dancing on the body.
Let's jump. We're gonna say Kellyanne maybe just backed up a little bit so he can get a better shot. I want to make sure the players over here first are kind of getting back more. Helga, so you now have I believe 1 still in front of you, and then there is still 1 in the back that no one has messed with yet.
Okay, so the one still in front of me, I'm probably gonna do the whole push thing with the battle axe. Because these things don't seem to have a lot of intelligence. I could just maybe knock them down pretty quick.
Okay. All right. So it's going to be your hack and slash then.
Yeah, that's 2 dice, right? 2d.
Yep. 2d6 and add your strength modifier.
Okay, I have 6 and 4, and the strength modifier is 9, I think.
No.
Or is it 17? There's 2 numbers on here, and I'm not sure which one you want.
You're gonna add you rolled a 6 and a 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna add your strength modifier, which is a 2.
Which is 2. Okay.
Yeah.
So 6, 4, 2, 12. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to knock him down with the the handle of it.
Okay.
Like you do with Project Zomboid, you just kind of hit it with something. Yeah.
You completely avoid any kind of move he made on you, and I actually would like to know exactly how your attack looks like.
Okay. So he moved. Say it again. Like I didn't quite catch that.
Well, he was attempting to slash at you again.
Okay.
But you completely dodged it, and
right.
I want to know what it looks like, how you're attacking him.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is plant one of my feet really close and then just push at his shoulders.
Okay.
And he'll hopefully just fall over.
And roll your damage, please. That's going to be a D10.
D10. Okay. It's a 4.
Okay.
Ooh.
You hit him solidly in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
You hear his shoulders snap. Like you hear a loud crunch. The armor he had on has now kind of fallen. So you've kind of dropped his armor. And he's kind of staggered back like...
Strip him!
So he's kind of staggered back a little bit. And that would bring up Sulphur Heart.
All right. So...
Call that well charred,
Yeah.
Medium. Here you go. I picked the perfectly. So there's the 2 in the back, right?
There is just 1 in the back now.
Okay.
So really, there's only 2 left. There's 1 in the back, no one's touched, and the one that Helga just slammed. So.
Okay. It looks like Helga's got this covered. So I'll go ahead and use my last burning brand, and I'll send another one. Do a cool little spin around and behind the back.
Okay. Between the legs.
Copycat.
Well, I that wouldn't really work too well. I'd cut my own tail, but.
Go ahead and try it. What's the worst that could happen, you fat?
A lot.
Yeah. Let's see. So that's a 6. That's another 8.
Okay.
To hit.
Excuse me.
8 on my attack roll. So may I roll damage?
Go ahead. Yep.
Okay. 3.
Okay. It hits him kind of midsection. He does have some armor on, but it looks like it has done some damage to him.
Okay.
He kind of goes like, "Argh!" And he's kind of reaching behind his back. It looks like he might have like a bow and arrow maybe with him.
Uh-oh. All right. And that's, with that last burst, the fire is gone from Sulphur Heart's hand. That's the last of his burning brand.
Sparrow, you are across from this skeleton that was just hit.
Well, he better consider him soon to be disarmed, because I am launching a knife at him to make sure he doesn't do that.
Okay. Now this is going to be hack and slash then?
This is going to be hack and slash.
Yep.
You can't always get a backstab in.
You cannot always get a backstab. No.
So I say 2d6 plus nothing. But it's still an 11, because Cankleferder is with me always. All right?
Okay.
Free-stream prayer.
You got an 11. Okay. He wasn't really even trying to attack you, but you can do... expose yourself. You can add a plus d6 damage. A 1d6 damage to this. Excuse me.
That'd be a 7 plus 6, so 13.
How do you want to do this?
Literally, I don't even know. I'm not gonna lie. Like low key, what if what if it just launches like straight through like the middle of the head?
Okay.
Like, I don't know how zombie logic works, but it goes in there deep, like handle to the dome, you know?
Okay. And it falls down on its side, dead. Okay. So we still have one in front of Helga, and it is Helga's turn.
Okay. I'm probably just gonna punch him. I don't want to break my battle axe on it. I could, yeah, but
battle axe would probably work better.
Probably work better. Okay, so I'm gonna swing the battle axe.
We haven't seen Helga's fearful fury yet.
I know.
He keeps holding back. So.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna swing at him and try to like take his head off, I guess.
Okay.
Is that 2d6 again?
2d6 plus your strength modifier.
Okay, I have a 5 and a 5, and then the strength modifier is it's either a 9 or a 17. I don't know which number is appropriate.
No, it's a 2.
It's a 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I have something wrong on the character sheet then.
Yeah, I think you got something wrong there.
Yeah, okay.
I'll send you an updated one.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We're done.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are going to roll your damage plus add an additional 1d6 to it.
Additional 1d6, okay.
So you're going to roll... Your damage is
I have 2 5s and a 1.
Okay, well, your damage is going to be a d10, so roll that first.
D10, okay. Yep. It's an 8.
Okay, and then roll a d6, please.
A d6. Another d6?
Just one, yeah.
Just one, okay. 2.
Okay, so you're going to do 10. No, that's okay. You're gonna do 10 damage to this thing. Please describe to me how you kill it.
Okay, so I'm pretty big, so I think I can just march up and like slam it against his neck, and watch the head go somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, his chest cavity just like crushes in, and you probably like an upturn on your wrist, like hit at the chin, like just separated the head.
Off. Right? Yeah, that one's gone. That's it.
Yeah,
that's how it usually is.
Oh, that's scary. Not gonna lie. Like she comes at you all quiet and shit. I'd piss myself.
As the last skeleton crumbles, there is an eerie silence.
Well, that was easy.
And that's what I call a job well done. Big stepper over here. Helga, you saw that?
From above, though, you hear this laugh, and I can't do the voice justice. We're gonna say it's a hideous cackle, and it sounds like it's moving somewhere above you. You can't quite tell. You can't quite tell where it is. Such brave adventurers with noble ideas. Bah, you're nothing but simple grave robbers. Look upon the dead strewn about you. All of them fell in their noble quest.
So the walls talk too. Okay. I wonder how that happens.
Journey forward if you choose to die like the rest.
This is the greatest tourist attraction I've ever been to. Honestly, we need one of these in Grey Garden. I'd call it the Haunted Tunnel. And we could move past it, and we could even move it into houses in case people are scared of tunnels, and we could make haunted houses in the slums to take care of empty houses.
The depths of your brain capacity never cease to amaze me.
I know, it's endless, my friend. Gazing into the abyss.
Not quite what I meant, but close enough.
Well,
I can't laugh now. So, do we... I like mine organically sourced. I get mine from the farmer's market, actually. I know a guy on a laugh farm, so... But I think we should journey forward on our noble quest. So presumptive of them. Is that the word? Presumptuous.
That's probably it.
That's a big one for you.
I know. It took a bit. It was rattling around my mind. I kept thinking present, but that's not the word. But I think we should head down further and just fuck shit up, man.
First good idea for all day.
Don't make that noise at me. It makes me horribly uncomfortable. You just growled in my direction. Oh my god.
Anyway.
I just start walking.
She just ignores these two as they continue to do that.
Par for the course.
This could go on all day, or night.
Gross.
All right. Strolling forward, you step around the remains. Path kind of leads down again and then kind of reaches a spot where it kind of twists and turns and kind of heads down yet another level. You hear the cackle from above you again. It's a little more distant though. What do you think you're trying to prove?
Make money, get bitches. You know, the 2 steps into the ladder of success. First comes money, then come riches, and then after that, you could get like a nice person to settle down with or whatever. Or you could settle for the house, but it's like I think it's like max a 5-step program to success. So I'm on the step program. What are you guys here for? I think we're all on the step program. So yeah. Are you like the bouncer of the tunnel? Like, do we have to like pay you to leave us alone?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I could slip you a few coins, or there's some really good centipede meat. Back a few. I've got these really nice bottles that are definitely not poison. And I got a few that are most definitely poison and not lube.
No response.
Did I just lose a customer?
Hello,
boy.
Rob. But you do hear this.
Animal farm.
From way far ahead, you. And you're thump 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 thump.
Is that bacon I hear?
Something is approaching.
Something is approaching.
All right.
Breakfast.
So far, things have been pretty consistently antagonistic. I'll use an action to get another burning brand going.
Okay. Helga?
I'm probably still carrying the battle axe, honestly. So whatever comes by is gonna get it. 30 to 50 feral hogs. There you go.
They're all the size of mice.
Make sure you get
It's like
their
a-
livers.
It's like a Ghibli film, like when they have like those little mass swarms of cute things.
Mm-hmm.
I killed 50. How did I only get 2 hides?
I don't think I have enough, thread to sew this all together.
You'll have to visit the store and buy more crafting materials. Out of the darkness comes not one pig. It looks like something like someone had sewn like 10 pigs together. It's this horrible nightmare beast that's been stitched together with the remains of pigs, like forming like a really giant mouth that's kind of crooked. It's got just offset fangs, like you don't even know how it would bite down. I mean, it really needs an orthodontist. And this Frankenpig is probably the only way I can describe it. Probably about 10 feet tall. Is just has giant tusks, right, and is charging forward.
Very darkest dungeon. I love it.
Wow. So I love
And it's
darkest
just
dungeon.
charging forward at Helga.
I'm gonna swing my battle axe at it.
Swing your battle axe?
Somewhere,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So 2d6, yes.
2d6. You gonna try any of your other moves though?
Well, let's see what else I have.
Let's see what else you got first.
See what else I have. Let's see.
You can add you can add smash if you get a 12 or greater on your roll.
No, I did not get a 12.
Okay. What'd you get?
A 4 and a 5.
Okay, that is a 9. So you're gonna add your strength for an 11.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Is that still d6 or is it a
It is going to be a d10.
d10? Okay.
And then
it rolled a 10.
okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a 0. So, I mean, that's the 10. Yeah.
And then roll a d6, please.
Okay. Got a 6.
Oh
Wow.
Okay. You
Jeez, frightening.
as this thing charges forward, you manage to avoid one of its tusks and just slam your axe straight into its maw. That you slash across like the bottom half of its lip, and you just see this yellowish pus erupt as you drag your axe through it. And this thing has just the worst death breath that probably worse than any of the zombies, and it goes as you just like tear across its face, and it kind of goes back, and then is like kind of pulled back, like before it can do something else. Sparrow.
See, you know me, backstab is not gonna work in this situation. I feel
Too many heads.
Too many heads. So I'm just gonna go at it with hack and slash, but I'm gonna use it with a poison dagger because it is a fleshy being.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use Serpent's Tears on it. And so anyone dealing damage to the target rolls twice and takes the better result if this hits, I think.
Okay.
So I love when I get to log experience. Actually, like my favorite part. It's a step up to leveling. You know, teaching is part of failure. Failure is part of teaching.
It's the only way to learn how to grow.
It's the only way to learn. You know, scaffolding. So yeah, Serpent's Tears are not gonna land. So sorry, I was kind of preemptive. I was in my profit grind for a second.
This thing is then going to be able to attack at you. So let's see. Do you have any armor?
I have 1.
You have 1 armor, okay. You're still going to take 5 damage as its tusk like kind of rips across your midsection.
Ooh,
so it kind of tore through any armor and then kind of just ripped through your midsection and kind of tosses you to the side.
He just goes, ow! Get that Frankenboar cement.
Frankenboar, that is a great name for it. Thank you.
There you go.
I don't know how the Mento's going to react to all that stomach acid.
Okay, Sulfur Heart.
All right, so with Burning Brand this time, I rolled a 10, so I picked hand and +1 damage, and stream a thin pole arm of fire just lances out from one hand and becomes a fiery halberd. And Sulfur Heart's just going to, as the boar kind of charges Sparrow, is going to slither along the side of it and just attempt to take a swing at it and slice down on its flank. So I'll go for, that'd be a hack and slash, I believe.
That would be a hack and slash, yeah.
All right. Filled with some bloodlust. 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So you're going to roll your damage, and then you're going to be able to add a d6 to that. So
yeah.
So I would just roll your regular damage first, then roll a d6.
All right. So that's 4 for the regular damage, and then for the additional d6, that's 2. So total of 6.
Okay. Where? So you were trying to go against its side?
Yeah, just like trace it along the side as it's rushing past.
I was waiting for
Best comment of the night.
That is, yes.
But where's Frankenboar?
Crash, you about done yourself. Yeah, it screeches in pain, and you see all the little piggy eyes on this thing. They're all kind of like all the little mouths are screaming. But yeah, as you cut it, kind of that pus is just kind of leaking. It just kind of drips out. But you manage to step side and not get any of the pus on you.
Comes with its own sauce.
No.
I think it's time for Killian to take a shot. So he is gonna roll, and he gets a 9. Okay, on his volley. So, let's see. You take whatever you can get. Okay. All right. So he's gonna do his damage. That is 8. And his shots kind of hit it in the head, and it kind of goes. You're really starting to piss this thing off. And we are back to Helga.
Okay. So part of it's been burned, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's been hit in the head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's missing a jaw. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the jaw is like kind of hanging off.
Okay, that's fine.
So it's but you did the most damage to it. The others have done some damage to it, but you really
barbarian, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's your role though, as tank. So.
Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna I don't even know where to hit it now. You know.
All
so
the
many options. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna like use the battle axe again and like maybe strike off what appears to be maybe sort of an arm or something.
Okay, or one of its legs or whatever.
One of its legs, yeah, whatever, a limb.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Okay.
Hack and slash.
I've got a 5 and a 2 on the dice.
7.
And then do I roll anything else?
You add 2 to that.
Add 2.
So it's gonna be 9.
9. Okay.
Yep.
So.
So that is going to be you deal damage to the enemy, but it is going to make an attack against you.
That's fine. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go after one of the legs and knock it down, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know what I roll for that, or is it?
Your damage is a D10.
D10? Okay.
D10, yeah.
D10. I got a 2 on that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is going to be able to attack against you, though, and it is going to try to bite with its gaping jaw.
Okay.
Let's see. And you're going to take 5 damage.
Okay.
It bit down on your torso. Or actually, about on your shoulder. Yeah, but this is after. This is after the after the armor.
After the armor. Okay.
After the armor, you're still taking 5 damage. So.
Okay. Let me.
Piggy's rolling well. So.
Yeah, that's just great.
Damn piggy.
Okay, so let me try again here. Okay, that's funny. All right, so I take 5 damage.
Take 5 damage. Yeah.
Okay. Trying to math that.
Oh no.
You can drop it.
All right, so I think I'm at 19.
I
can't math.
No, you had taken at least 2 damage, I think, earlier.
Yeah, I did.
So I think you were 22. 5 is. No, I can't math.
Oh no. It's contagious.
17.
Okay, 17.
17. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right.
I'll put that. Oops, wrong button. I got it. Okay, 17. Okay.
How did you know that was coming?
Okay. Yeah, so there we are.
Sparrow.
See, it is I, as always, curled up on the floor. This is so girlhood era of Sparrow. He knows what my life is like. And so I'm going to get back up, dust myself off, because Sparrow is at heart a bad bitch. And he is going to go in for round 2, but more vicious than before. You know, he's going for like the underbelly, right?
Okay.
It is also hack and slash.
Hack and slash.
That's an 8 flat.
8. All right. You will roll your damage, but it will get an attack at you.
Ooh. Nasty. Nasty thing. Well, good thing Kinkelfurter is here. And I am only using one hand because I'm holding up my computer. That is an 8.
Oh.
On the fun little revenge die. So eat shit, Frankenboar. Or Frankenboar's dog.
Crash! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you kind of rip into its underbelly and kind of start dragging your blade. It manages to like swipe at you with one of its paws. Almost kind of like, get off me. And let's see. You have 1 armor, so you are gonna take 3 damage.
Ooh. Guys, this is so lovely and amazing. I am having such a blast with getting hurt all the time. This is actually my favorite activity. It's not.
So it kind of like just kind of like backhands you with its paw. It's kind of like, leave me alone. I'm trying to kill this one.
No, into what way? Right away from me.
Which is ironic that it's killing the one who would not want to kill and eat it in its life.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because we were saying that shit. We literally wrote this into the universe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Sulfur Heart.
You know.
All right. So far it's gonna just do more of the same. It's going to kind of slither up. Is the whole thing just a series of like mouths and stuff?
It's weird. It's like it's almost like they took like several pigs and just slammed them together, but it's still got eyes and things on the side. So it is one kind of giant mouth, and then an amalgamation of the body is just other pig parts, and then pigs forming the legs. So. But really, when you think of it, its face is in the front. But like I said, it has little piggy eyes. It's a nightmare. So
if Silverheart's kind of trending around towards the side and towards the back of it, would it be possible to scale and climb on top of this thing?
I would think you'd probably have to. Are you looking to do hack and slash?
Yeah.
Let's see. I think it's more of a. I think you need to defy danger first.
Okay. I'll do it. I think Silverheart's getting a little arrogant.
Act
if you
despite
can
an
believe
imminent
it.
threat or suffer a calamity. So yeah. So I think that is going to be plus your dex.
Okay. Which is a 0. So let's see. That's okay. So it's a 4, but I think I'd like to use my new ability I just got. Burns twice as bright, so I get to treat a mist roll as a 7 or 9.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
Yeah, and in exchange, I'm going to.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna lose. Geez, is this a temporary loss or a complete one?
Let's see. You did burns twice as bright.
Yeah.
The voices.
Something you lost, an emotion, a memory, or an... You may not use this move again until you've... It doesn't say. I would almost treat it as something permanent.
Okay.
So he's really kind of sacrificing something of himself, which usually he's kind of a selfish bastard.
Yeah. What else is there?
I'm the only thing I have, head ass.
So those sticky memories we just talked about. Mother, no more. Mother's out of my memory.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So
Mom
then,
gone.
okay. And then I will say, you survived. You made it up there. So now just go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
Because to me, you successfully got up there.
Yeah. So aiming for now the big head.
Okay.
I feel like that might be the most vulnerable thing. So that's a 6.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of slice into it, and it kind of goes and kind of lifts Helga off
Oh no.
up in the air as it's kind of going and kind of starts to shake her like a chew toy.
Right.
Unhand her, you fiend!
And then just kind of and then its jaw kind of starts to
Falls
fall
off.
and then she lands on the ground with the yellow pus is like all over her.
That is not honey mustard. Oh my god.
Hollandaise, perhaps?
It's
Deep
not honey mustard. Someone needs to go back and make clips from this because I never have the time to go back.
I
and do
don't
this,
even know how to do that.
because that would be perfect.
Our Dungeon World quotation raps. You know?
Yeah.
Instead of a
Yeah.
Spotify rap, it's flat.
Yeah.
Helga, you're gonna have to get up
Okay.
first
Okay.
to be able to do something.
All right.
Helping.
Arise.
So essentially, that would be your turn. Would be either
Getting up.
or getting out of the way. You're not really gonna be able to act yet.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just get back up. Just
Okay.
stand up. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sparrow.
Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did? I look like a true survivor.
Don't sing too
and
much.
I'm
I'll get
moving the
sued.
fuck-
That's true.
I'm moving the fuck out the way. I can throw a dagger at it, and it can't hit me from a distance. You know, because pretty boys don't make for pretty good punching bags. So would that be like a hack and slash from a distance, or is it like a volley?
I think it's more volley, honestly.
Volley?
Yeah.
So do I just roll 2d6?
Volley is going to be 2d6 plus your dex,
Lit.
which for you should be good.
That is a 6 plus 8. I mean 6 plus 2 makes
Okay.
8.
Okay.
So
you have to move. You have to move to get the shot placing where. Just roll your damage. I think it's fair.
okay.
Enough. Yeah.
So just a d8.
Just D8. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Even if-
still stabbing.
Like 2.
There you go.
Thank you. That's
Okay.
5.
All right. It goes, "Argh!" And you see it kind of like stagger, like it kind of like drops down on one hoof, I guess. And it's kind of staggering, and it's kind of it's kind of moving in on Helga.
That's
Soul
right,
for Heart.
bacon bits. Meet your baker. No.
Soul for Heart. You're still on top of it.
Okay.
He's hog riding.
Yeah. Just you go on a little bit rodeo here. So next second that I feel comfortable enough to, like if I'm holding on to the pillar of fire, the weapon for a little bit of balance. Next second I get, I'm gonna gonna draw it out and drive it back in again.
Okay.
Hack
Hack and slash.
Hack and slash.
So much
That's,
hack and slash.
7, 8, 9.
Okay. It's going to be able to make an attack against you, but roll your damage.
This is his first rodeo.
And then 1, 2. Okay, so that'll be it. So 3 damage. Oh, actually 4 damage because I took the +1 damage. Great. So 4 damage, and then the halberd, the fire halberd, kind of disappears into the top of its skull and whiffs out of existence. That's it for my burning brand.
Okay. And taking Crash's idea, I'm gonna say, yeah, you managed to dig into one of the stitches. It kind of ripped it open. And you start to see the sewn together flesh, rotting, like starting to pull apart. And you watch as the strings go ding, 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 ding. And it is really pissed off at you now, and is gonna basically kind of like shuffle its back to try to throw you. So
He's bucking.
Yeah.
Lean with it. Rock with it, Silverheart. You got it. There you go. There you go.
I would like a defy danger to see if you're able to stay on as this thing is like bucking. So that is going to be probably we'll go with Dex again.
All right. Just think of the rescuers down under with Visor. Howdy. Oh no.
Experience. Is that what I hear?
Snake eyes. 2 1s.
More like salamander eyes.
Well,
yeah.
It as it shakes and gyrates, and it throws Sulphurheart up into the air and off the path to the side, and he plunges into the abyss.
Where's that?
No.
Ah!
So learn to fly, yes. So he goes over the side.
This is like Buzz Lightyear
down
going
into
over
the
the stairs.
Yeah. Ugh.
Okay.
Can one of us catch him before he goes?
I think he's already gone.
He's gone. And based on his terrible roll, he's gone. Nobody's grabbing him. If he had rolled maybe a little higher, I might have considered it, but no,
That's terrible.
It's-
I love it.
okay.
What do we
So
do?
we'll talk about what happens with Sulphurheart in a bit.
Okay.
So I believe we're back up to Helga.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to hit this thing again.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. What's the best thing to do with this here?
Before do we need you more now than ever?
I guess hack and slash.
Probably hack and slash.
Yeah.
Honestly, that is kind of your main move.
Yeah. All right. I got.
Wait. If I hit him with my last hack and slash, shouldn't Serpentier's apply? Since it's always applied to my daggers.
Okay.
So you roll twice the damage. So basically, roll twice and take the better result.
Okay. All right. So try to hit it first.
Try to hit it first. Okay.
Yeah.
Here. Let's do this. Okay. I have a 5 and a 2 on the d6s.
Okay. So +2 is a 9.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna be able to damage it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do your damage first. So
Okay.
what you're gonna do is roll a D10.
Okay.
Roll it once.
It's a 10.
Okay.
Whoa!
You're not gonna
Lucky
get better
dice.
than a 10, so it's not
Lucky
worth
dice,
rolling again.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You where are you hitting it? Where are you hitting it again?
If I'm watching the stitches start
Mhm.
popping, I'm probably gonna like aim it into that area, like if it gets
Okay.
lower, and then like swing the battle axe through it, and
Okay.
hoping it'll fall and not fall on me.
Your axe gets in and kind
Purple
of digs
magic.
down, starts digging through a stitch.
Yeah, just right through. Right down.
It is being severely hurt, and it's going to try to. It is going to try to bite at you one last time.
All right.
As its face falls apart. And you take no damage because it was a 1 and you have a 1 armor. But you are starting to feel like the guts and the pig remains are starting to splash forward onto you as this thing kind of starts to fall apart. Sparrow, you hear this sickly noise as this thing is falling apart right in front of Helga. But it looks like it's still got a little fight in it.
Sparrow, whose face is just absolutely pale and slightly horror-stricken after seeing Sulfurheart go over the edge of the abyss, just kind of charges at the thing and also goes for a stitch.
Okay.
Just like straight for the head, you know?
See issue 3.
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time something happened with involving Sulfurheart's rear end and screaming.
So that's a 10 plus 2, so that's 12 for hack and slash.
Awesome. Okay, so let's take a look here. So, all right, so you're going to be able to add an additional 1d6 to your damage.
And I get to roll twice and take the better result. Okay, so for the d8, the first one was a 2. The second one was a 7, so I'll keep that 7. For this d6, it's a 6. So 13.
Okay. This finishes this beast off. So I'd like to know exactly how are you going at its underbelly, jumping on the side? How are you?
I'm kind of going for a Roronorazoro side chop. It got me in the side. I'm getting its ass in the side.
Okay.
But I'm starting from like jaw to the, tip of its tiny, tiny tail. And just doing a straight open, gut opening, fat slicing. Straight. Free falling.
You open this thing from stem to stern, as they say, and it is just watching this yellow pus, whatever this evil, magical, whatever was keeping this thing together, just spills out as you tear it apart, and it gives one last shudder and falls down and ceases to be. There is a horrible stench in the air. Whatever these things were is now starting to rot faster.
I'm probably covered in goo, aren't I? Okay, I'm gonna go walk away a bit and then shake it all off like a dog.
Tossing her some lavender bath salts,
This has to actually put both her arms on the ground and shake, on all fours.
I think she's just just like a human would, but just like a dog shakes.
Violent.
Just not gonna do the whole
Somewhere in
thing.
between. Yeah.
Somewhere in there,
muscle
yeah.
flex. Can Sparrow just go to the edge of the abyss and start screaming for Sulfurheart, Sulfurheart?
Sulfurheart has fallen a great distance, we'll say. He is actually. Do me a favor. Roll a d10, Jeff.
Oh, what a favor!
Let's see how much damage you take.
What a favor!
Oh God!
Oh my gosh!
Here we go.
Kinkle Furter.
Not terrible. I rolled a 4.
Okay. You seem to fall forever.
Forever.
And then eventually hit something you're hoping is a path below, maybe a ledge. Something snaps in one of your arms, but you do manage to grasp onto a ledge and kind of slither your way back up. Falling for 30 minutes.
Okay, love.
And as you're laying there, you do hear Sparrow from sounds like far above you.
So what? You piece of shit! Are you down there? Answer me, you slug!
Is there anything? I'm going to. Could I just throw like a mote of fire straight up? I don't know how far it'll get, but
sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Throw
actually, start to, but then realize something's wrong with the arm. So
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's a righty, isn't he? So.
Actually, I'll make him a lefty. Why not?
Okay. All right. So you hurt your right arm, but your left arm is your throwing arm. So do you still want to throw a bulb of light up?
I think instead I'll start to, and then realize that something's hurt, and what he'll do is just go like, son of a.
I think Kinkleford, he's alive.
Yeah.
He's alive.
And it's very faint. You hear him, but
it's either him bitching and moaning down there, or it's the wind. I can't. I think it's him though.
Well, let's go get him.
How do you suppose we do that?
Walk down the path.
Oh, true. How did he? I wonder where he is down there. All right. So we start marching our way down.
Killian suggests we're all pretty beat up. Maybe we ought to rest first.
Oh, he's down there alone.
He'll be all right. Won't you, Silverheart? And he kind of, and all you hear is, "Won't you, Silverheart?"
Real soft, huh?
What?
Will you be all right on your own, you piece of shit?
You're a and just like a stream of curses and insults.
That comes through. You hear that?
It sounds like the damage isn't too grievous, you know. I mean, he's still got his tongue, which is a shame. Mia, you know what? Fuck it. Leave him for the night.
What if something else comes to get him?
And there's a whoosh of air somewhere above Silverheart. And you're
the Wicked Witch of the West.
I would know this, but did the others hear that?
Yes, they hear that as well. And I think this is a pretty good spot to wrap up for tonight.
Wow!
Because I would like,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd like to make sure Q is here because you're
yeah.
going to need more help.
Right? Yeah.
SOS. Call an ambulance. It's always
so worth it. That was awesome.
So this is a little shorter tonight than usual, but I want to make sure that everybody's involved because I tweaked that a little bit. It was going to be worse.
Okay.
Yeah, it was actually going to be worse. And then Silverheart rolled really bad, and well, off he goes. Which was always an option for everyone. I was waiting to see if somebody would make a bad dex roll or something. But
yeah.
Let's see if sparrows can fly, you know?
Yeah. I don't know if Crash, if it's easier to watch these on YouTube, whichever way you want to is great. We're glad you're able to join us.
Also loving the Discord support with all those gifts.
Was it going to be 40 to 60 firefox? Maybe
45 to 65, you know?
Maybe. How's everybody feeling?
Yeah.
Great.
Good.
Okay.
I'm
Nervous.
so glad I fell down an abyss.
So we'll discuss the next time if you guys decide to make a camp somewhere, and what Sulfurheart is going to do. He, as far as he knows, he is on a ledge, kind of similar to where you guys were, but he would have to probably flip on a light and begin to investigate. So, but I'd like to give you time to kind of plan on kind of what you want to do on that. So we would like to thank our hopeful sponsor, Mini Melts, sometime for your love and support. We just
Mini Melts.
I mean, the lengths that some people will go to get Mini Melts. I mean, you know, sometimes knocking over coffee just to,
all right. It was unintentional, and I offered to pay for his coffee. I felt really bad.
Even
Buying candy was more important, not gonna lie. Like, why did you put your coffee cup on my treasure chest?
making coffee candy a new flavor.
There you go. Maybe we just gave them an idea.
That would be
So-
a Colombian hit. All right.
Your contribution can help Silverheart off the ledge.
All right. Jen, you want to give us your weekly plug?
Yep. So I'm the host of the Shattered Soulstone podcast. Comes out every Saturday. It's usually about whatever's going on with the games, whatever they added. They just added a rather creepy Christmas type event in D4, so that's kind of neat. And I think there's something new coming to Diablo 2 Resurrected. I can't remember what it is right now, but yeah, that kind of thing. And that'll be all in the next show notes. So here we are. ShatteredSoulstone.com.
Crash, you keep outdoing yourself. You really keep outdoing yourself. I know, Vivi, you have finals, so we should probably let you get going. But you got anything going on you want to tell us about?
I mean, I've started an art account where I basically have so far only made art of my D&D OC, who is near and dear to my heart, Inari Calharis.
Okay.
If you'd like to see art from me, you can always follow me on Instagram at v_v.draws, and that's VEE_VEE.draws.
Okay. All right, I'll have to follow you.
Cool stuff.
I do have to go and study to make essays.
Yes,
but
I was going to say, we got to let you go.
Yeah.
Jeff, anything going on?
Mostly this at the moment, but you can follow my tag at JGuildNightGart on all the different socials, and catch up on what is currently on my accounts before I add some new stuff coming soon.
Awesome. All right. Well, everyone, may the warming god be with you, and we'll see you all again soon. Good night.
May Kinkelfurter come to you all.